I wanted to do a really quick video on this TV I found at Goodwill for 10 bucks. Um, I plugged it in and it didn't work. And it said 13.5 volts. And I thought, well, that's a weird number. Most things are 12 volts. Um, but a car often outputs about 13.5 volts. So it probably has a voltage regulator in it to accommodate for that. Um, so I figured that might be what was wrong with it, or a fuse. So I opened it up. The first thing I looked at was the fuse here, which checked out. And then I saw some other things that are common to a high voltage circuit, like the flyback transformer, and this has a huge heatsink, so it must be the main switch for the flyback. And then, as I expected, over here is the voltage regulator. So I looked up the data sheet for the voltage regulator and put the probes on it, but I didn't put probes on the output. Put probes on the input. There's ground, there's the input. I was surprised to find that there was no 12 volt input. So the circuit's really simple. I traced back the the ground, which is this one here. Here, this has a diode symbol, but it's just a jumper. Here, here, here to ground. That checked out and had continuity. Then 12 volts, I checked the 12 volt from here to here, and it did not have continuity. So I and this looked fine before. So I checked the fuse, that worked, this worked, and I was surprised to find that it didn't work here. So what ended up happening was this had physical pressure, I guess, because it's only held in with this on this one side, so it's able to flex, and it had broken off all across here. I imagine it probably malfunctioned for a while before it completely broke, and there was no continuity between here and the fuse at all. So that I desoldered it, and as soon as I desoldered it, it just fell off and went somewhere. So I'm going to solder this back together, get a jumper over here, and see if it works. Alright, I got it soldered in with a very crude job. I made a little loop there because I don't know how high the current is, but wanted to double it up there. Unfortunately, and when I had it desoldered, you can see it flex, so it's going to break again, but that'll get it going for now. So that works. As you can see, it's on now and making its high-pitched scream. Got some weird artifacts on the screen, and pretty anxious to get it back together since a CRT has some pretty high voltages that can be a little bit shocking. This one's so small that it won't harm you, but won't feel good. So I'll get this back together and see if I can get it to display anything useful.